These videos have never been seen before. Murals of Iranian officials targeted with homemade grenades. Anti-regime graffiti calls for people to take to the streets. Sky News has been given exclusive access to the hidden world of the protest movement inside Iran, preparing for the anniversary of Mahsa Amini's death this weekend. Activists are producing posters demanding an end to the regime and preparing leaflets and newsletters instructing demonstrators how to avoid capture by the security forces. Even being caught sending me this material can land these protesters in prison. But despite the intensifying crackdown, what I'm seeing in Iran is an even greater determination to fight for change, despite the consequences. I spoke to the senior leaders of an underground network of protesters with members in over 35 Iranian cities. Some of them have been beaten, arrested, and had friends and family members killed.
Our goal is to keep the protests alive and make sure they're properly organized. Whether we do this or not, people are going to come out anyway. So we are at least trying to make them more impactful and keep people safe. For example, we now have mobile medics on standby across the country in case of injuries during the protest.
In the lead up to the anniversary, the Iranian authorities have embarked on a campaign of intimidation, surveillance and arrests, making it clear that they're not going to tolerate any flicker of dissent.
I think that the upcoming protests will be much bigger and we will fight more aggressively. The authorities know this and are terrified. That's why they are reacting the way they do. Of course I'm worried, but I'm more scared of them staying in power.
In recent days, images have emerged of tanks surrounding Mahsa Amini's grave in the Kurdish region of Iran, with convoys of military vehicles heading towards the borders. That's why protest organizers around the world are taking extra precautions around security, especially when it comes to methods of communications.
Using different types of communication techniques, very complicated ways of encrypted messenger systems that we use, and sometimes we use uncommon ways of communication that nobody actually expected these kind of tools could be used to communicate.
With both the protesters and the authorities more prepared than ever, this could be another bloody chapter in Iran's anti-regime movement. Sahar Zand, Sky News.